Please welcome the German band Black Rust. Hi, welcome to all of you. Welcome to India. Welcome to Kerala. So, can we have like a self-introduction section right now?
Yeah, no problem. My name is Julian and I play double bass, very big cello.
My name is Adrian, I play drums.
My name is Julian, I play the electric guitar, acoustic guitar, mandolin, accordion, trombone, trumpet and blueshorn.
My name is Christoph and I play the piano.
My name is Norbert, I play percussion.
And my name is Jonas and I am the singer and I play the rhythm guitar.
So, could you tell me how actually Black Rust formed as a band? How did you guys come along together to play?
Yeah, actually started with very old music from America, 60s and 70s, Neil Young and Bob Dylan. And this was kind of music we explored, and this music may be old, but it's definitely not dead. And it was our first step to take these instruments in our hands and kind of develop our own style. And yeah, it's a kind of acoustic rock we're going to perform. And yeah.
So, are you going to be playing only English songs, or are you going to be having German songs?
Normally we play only English songs because that's the music we wanted to do. Though we are from Germany, we don't sing in German, but kind of a special surprise tomorrow, and because we're invited by the Goethe-Zentrum, we're going to play one or two German songs to kind of tell something from our country, bands we like.
And what is the basic genre you guys are playing?
It's hard to describe. We always call it something like acoustic rock because the most instruments we play are definitely acoustic, but it's kind of a sad man's heartbroken rock band. Yeah, singer-songwriter perhaps.
Okay. And what about the percussion? I want to know about the percussion. Do you guys use like Latin American stuff or?
Oh,
Yeah. It's just a thing we added a while ago, I think. It's just, we first started only with percussion, not with drums. And
But basically all the Latin American percussion instruments, they're used in modern rock pop music nowadays. So we don't really have Latin influences or anything like that.
Okay. And what about the lyrics, which is like the soul of the song? So
Jonas who writes all the lyrics.
I always thought that my lyrics are more than diary, you know. Some people write diaries and I write lyrics, and that's why they're sometimes really emotional and personal and deep.
So is it something that came offhand, or you've always been interested in poetry and something like that?
No. It came up with making music. I first learned the guitar and then writing lyrics.
So who's the main vocalist out here? So you write and you sing also?
Yeah, I write the lyrics and sing.
Okay, so is this the thing you guys only do, or do you have an alternate profession or something? Alternate job or something like that?
No, it's the only thing we do. We're just musicians.
Okay, and what is the other kind of music that inspires you?
Yeah, as I said, it's definitely kind of 60s and 70s singer-songwriter acoustic folk rock music, but we definitely add lots of stuff to it. I mean, right now the music is about 50 to 40 years old, and definitely times changes, but this belongs to some of the masters of songwriting in our opinion, and we kind of pick our bits from it, but add our definitely modern style to it. But it's hard to describe exactly what it is, but it definitely has its roots in these old kind of American music, but it's kind of more modern right now, what we're doing.
Okay, and I also got to know that you guys had won an award last year in
Yeah.
Germany. So could you tell us about that?
Yeah, it was a very big European city festival in Münster, actually the town where we live near. And there's a very famous church in Münster, and it was held just before that stage, just in front of this very beautiful church, and I don't know, in front of 5,000 people or stuff like that. And luckily, we were the winners and could headline this festival on the first day, so very great experience.
And how has this award actually changed your lives? In terms of performances, you know, have you been able to give more performances because of the award or something?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, definitely. Something with credibility.
That's why we're playing India now.
Yeah.
That's definitely the
Because
reason.
Rajesh, the guy who got us to India, was in the crowd, in the audience, and saw us right there. And right now we're here and can't believe it.
And another thing, like how Indians are welcoming all the international bands to India. What about you guys? Do you guys listen to Indian music at all?
Well, to be honest, no. There is actually like there's a big Bollywood movement in Germany at the moment. Like for the last 3 years, it's been really big, and it's shown all over TV and the movies. But actually, I think we for ourselves we're not really into it. Maybe we haven't given it a chance. Could be.
So, but now we're here and we definitely gonna give it a chance.
Absolutely, yeah.
And is there anything special you guys are going to play for the Kerala audience?
Well, we actually thought, because we're actually representing Germany through the Goethe Institute, that we're going to have a couple of German songs in our program. Because normally we only sing in English, but yeah, as a little gift to give it back, we thought we would sing a few German songs.
I wanted to ask something to the vocalist. The lyrics you write, what kind of feelings does it have? What kind of emotions? Is it more of romance or sad or loneliness or what?
So mostly the main theme is some kind of broken love, to be leaving, to be left, bad memories, mostly not, it's sad things, no happy things, melancholy all over.
And what about the concerts you've, tell me one of the best concerts you've done ever.
So many, especially the last year. It's hard to pick one out. I mean, definitely the one in Münster we were just talking about.
Cologne,
but it's
maybe.
yeah. We in Cologne we played in a wonderful church, because we have in Cologne there's a church used for rock shows, and it's a very special atmosphere. Perhaps at the Haldan Pop Festival, a very famous European festival, together with Kate Nash. I don't know if you're familiar. But it's very difficult to pick one out.
And will you be including more musicians in your band in the future?
No, but probably more instruments, because he plays so many, he definitely can learn one or two more.
So you learned extra instruments for the band, or is it that?
In a way, that's right, but there are some basics, because I studied one brass instrument, and it's easier to learn a new one which bases on that kind of instrument.
And are you looking forward to performing in India even more, like after this one?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, absolutely.
Best thing would be a full tour somewhere like that, because we have to leave on Monday, because we have some own concerts in Germany again. But we definitely have plans visiting India, especially Asia, East Asia again, perhaps later the year. Well, let's see.
Can we have like a song from you guys right now?
Yeah. Okay, the song's called It's a Right Girl, I'm Only Lying. For you, I didn't want to, but now you're on my mind. Now I'm sitting trying to contact you, but you don't answer, so I'm wasting my time. Such a funny thing to bring you back home. On a cemetery full of snow. Such a funny thing, oh girl, I'm in love somehow. Someone new, I could be happy for you, but I won't say goodbye. But I won't say goodbye. Saw you when I was still in love with someone else. We didn't talk that much, but some of the day you've been on my mind, and now it's back, only stronger. Such a funny thing to bring me back home. On a cemetery full of snow. Such a funny thing, oh girl, I'm in love somehow. If you want someone new, I could be happy you're here, but I won't say goodbye. But I won't say goodbye. My connection missed everything. For when my coffin pours down weeping, let's boil the water and come soon. Maybe this time we have a tea or two. Oh girl, I'm in love somehow. If you believe me a bit, don't trust pop songs instead. And I won't say goodbye. And I won't say goodbye. And I won't say goodbye.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. So could you tell me, is there some kind of an inspiration to make this song? Like, how did you start with this song?
Do you like playing with instruments? Or?
No, like, how did you come up with this song?
Oh, it's a long, long story. I think I wrote the lyrics from the song when I was about 20 years old. And that was 5 years ago.
Okay, and
It was
how did?
very sad.
Why were you so sad?
Huh? Because I was in love with a woman and she didn't want to know me.
Okay. And also, I want to know, how do you guys create a song? Like, do you start with the lyrics first, or with the chords first, or like how?
Normally the lyrics are the first thing that's definitely there, and then we come together, and as we just said, there are lots of instruments we can choose from, and yes, we arrived today in India and we had about 15 instruments with us, and it's always like we just start and then find out what's the best arrangement for the song. So if it's just a guitar and a voice, or perhaps just a blues harp, or is it really the full rock band with drum and bass? So there's always like what's the goosebump effect?
Goosebump effect.
Yeah, we're just kind of emotional musicians, and we just do it. As long as we don't have goosebumps, it's not right.
Okay.
So it's the
And
magic.
don't you guys ever fight or something?
No,
I mean, there has never been a difference of opinion at all?
There are
There are
different
discussions,
opinions,
Yeah.
discussions.
but it's
of course.
more like a discussion. You know, we've been friends before we began making music, so we discuss a lot, I think. But we're a basic democratic band, so you have to discuss.
Okay. And how come is it that you guys don't really sing a lot in German? I mean, though all of you are from Germany, right? All of you are from Germany, right?
Yeah.
So how come is it that you guys don't perform a lot in the language?
Yeah, the thing is that, as I said, we started listening to the music from the 60s and 70s, and I don't know how familiar you are with the tone of German language. It's not the nicest tone for singing love songs. Like lots of consonants and like Bratwurst. Does not sound. I mean, there are lots of German bands who really kind of fit in with this tone, but as a matter of fact, that we kind of got musically socialized with these American music and the tone of English voice. It's better. It definitely fits better to our music.
Okay. And what about making albums?
Expensive, very expensive, unfortunately.
Yeah, but then I think that would be one of the best ways to get your music across the world.
Yeah, that's. I mean, that's the most important thing. But CDs got very, very cheap in the last years. And
why do you say it's expensive?
Because the studio is still very expensive. Because you have to hire a studio at least for 3 or 4 weeks.
Yeah, but don't you have sponsors who are ready to do it for you, who love your band?
Yeah, that's not that easy as well.
I mean, you're performing all over the world and you don't have a sponsor to sponsor an album.
We have some sponsors that give some money here and some money there, but we're talking about
10,000s.
yeah, to make an album. And,
one record, yeah.
Yeah, that ain't that easy.
No.
And also when you guys are like making music together, it's been around 3 to 4 years, right, since you've come together?
Yeah, kind of 7 years, and drums joined a little later, but 4 years in this with all these here.
Okay, has there ever been a point when one of you wanted to quit the band
No.
and you felt this is what you want to do all your life?
Yeah.
Definitely.
So you have made 2 albums and you're giving a lot of live concerts.
Yeah.
So tell me what's the difference between the two? Like, you know, when you're recording and fixing something, and then when you go on live on stage, it's very spontaneous, right?
No, from my point of view, it's the creation, the creative aspect. When you're in a studio and you're writing, you have all types of technique to do something in a creative way, and I like when records are much more quieter than a live show. So our last album is much more quieter than we were on stage. We were rocking out on stage. We were much more rock and roll on stage.
Okay. But then the creative element is there more on stage, right? When you're performing
No,
live.
I think it's more in the studio. But it's I think the art is to combine it both. When you can play your songs as they are on the album, live on stage, then it's perfect. But there's something.
You can interact with each other.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
the benefit of playing live.
Yeah.
Can be as you said, you can be spontaneous.
Yeah, we had lots of guest musicians. I mean, we had an kind of small orchestra playing on the album as well, and some other brass instruments. So, and you can also play much more instruments at the same time as you'll be able to play on stage. So, because we just the 6 of us, and to definitely play the album like it's recorded, we needed, I don't know, 10 to 12 perhaps. But as you said, it's always an interesting thing to kind of recreate and rearrange the songs for playing live.
And what about using so many instruments? I mean, how come that idea came up actually?
Make it real. or how's the question?
Sit on his ass and practicing, and then hey, I can play another instrument. Perhaps it fits to the context. So that's always the same kind of thing.
Okay, how many hours of practice do you guys put in?
Hard to explain.
It's different.
I mean, we normally meet once a week to rehearsal, half a day. But
2 to 3 maybe. 2
yeah,
to 3 rehearsals for one song.
different. Sometimes it's there at the
Sometimes it's
moment.
more.
Where
It's
sometimes
very
we
fast.
were rehearsing weeks and rearranging. Sometimes we pick up songs that were written about 3 years ago, and then finally arranging them. It's hard to say.
And have you ever considered coordinating with other artists, like from other countries or something?
Not really. A good idea, definitely.
Yeah.
But we should think about it.
Well, I think if it would fit in the musical style that we do.
So you don't want to shift your genre. You want to stick to what you're doing right now.
Well, I think we could, if we could manage to arrange like the middle, between both genres. I don't think that would be a problem. If we like it, we will do it. I think.
Okay, and apart from your band, tell me another favorite band of yours.
One of my favorite bands are Pearl Jam. I love Pearl Jam.
Okay, and anyone else?
Ryan Adams?
You all are so self-obsessed, is it?
No, definitely not. I mean, I think every kind of personality in making music comes from playing the songs of the artists and bands you like the most. So definitely everybody has its favorite. So I mean, shall we just say okay, Neil Young hasn't been said. Definitely Neil Young would be mine.
Okay, and it's time to wrap up the show. So can we have a German song from you? 2 lines or 3 lines?
Yeah. So viele Jahre unterwegs und immer nur durch Feindesland. Und haben wir uns zur Nacht gelegt, ohne ein Eisen in der Hand. Und haben wir je aus Spaß getanzt? Nein, immer nur auf Messers Schneide. Dass du noch singen kannst, wir sind doch pleite. Selbst unsere Kinder, die haben's trainiert. Sie sagen ihren Namen nicht. Und wenn ihn doch jemand erfährt, machen die Supermärkte dicht. Wann haben wir je aus Spaß getanzt? Nein, immer nur auf Messers Schneide. Dass du noch singen kannst, wir sind doch pleite. Wo sollen wir hin? Wo bleiben wir? Ich kann doch nur zu dir herein und du zu mir. Sag, wird ein Zyniker noch mal ein Schelm? Wird aus nem Schwert noch mal eine Sense? Und aus so einem verkratzten Helm saufen denn daraus noch die Gänse? Wann kann ich Heimat sagen, zum Land, auf den mein Schatten fällt? Doch du hast schon vom Wagen die Räder abgeschlagen. Wo sollen wir hin? Wo bleiben wir? Ich kann doch nur zu dir herein und du zu mir. Wo sollen wir hin? Wo bleiben wir? Ich kann doch nur zu dir herein und du zu mir. Und du zu mir. Und